just ain't that many prospects, so he figures what the heck. He'll just say it true, any old man will do. Bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a right here in the flesh, red-blooded man. Life's too short to be unwedded, it's a curse we all have dreaded. He'll just say it true.
Howdy! Well, you all folks, you aren't very acquainted with me, are you? Let's just try that again. Howdy! Howdy! That was much better. I am just so happy to be here tonight. So happy and proud to be with all you fine folks and you good-looking fellers, too. They is, sure enough. I was been watching them. I look at them. That's all I can do is just look. You know, it's kind of like going down to the train depot and watching the trains, and you hear the whistle, and you loves to hear the whistle, but it just ain't going nowhere. So I can look at those fellers, but it ain't going to do me no good. I was out here in the hallway earlier, and two guys were out there, two fellas, and they looked at me, and I looked at them. I smiled at them, and they just laughed out loud. Well, I heard the one feller say to the other one, "That is the ugliest woman I ever seen." The other one said, "Well, now, you know, she may be a good old gal. Beauty is only skin deep." And the other one said, "Then let's skin her." I can't help the ways I look. You know, when they were passing out looks, I thought they said books. And I said, "Give me a funny one." Well, earlier I heard somebody over there say, "Well, that's Minnie Pearl. That's Minnie Pearl. She's down there at that Grand Ole Opry." Well, that is me, just right. I is Minnie Pearl. But I wanted to come here to this show tonight because I heard that the storyline in this program is one that is near and dear to my heart. It's about a bunch of gals that has a hankering for a man. Now, ain't that just sweet? I also heard something else that some of you may be interested in. I heard tell that there has been at least 5 marriages that has come as a result of kids meeting up here at Children's Theater. That's for sure and for true. It is. Now, daddies, don't you be fretting tonight as you watch your little girls up here on stage and thinking about what might happen in a few years from the fellers that they meet here at Children's Theater. You just concentrate on the show. Well, I's got to go. Bye-bye.
Shall we gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river? Shall we gather at the river, and we'll all take a bath? Shall we gather...
Ma!
What is it, Frida Lou?
Betty Lou just hit me with a dirt cloud.
Whose dirt clod was it?
It was a yours.
Was not no dirt clod. That was some old wasp nest. Old wasp nest? We found it out back. That thing was pulling alive with wasps this morning. I thought my fingers were tingling some.
You is sure some moron. Now these wasps all over our room.
I thought I felt something stinging me, but I was so used to it.
Well, maybe if you clean out your bed every so often, you wouldn't be afflicted so.
I done shook out the covers last month.
Yep. And those poor opossums had to go live somewhere else. Ma, Betty keeps chucking stuff at me.
Betty? Oh, Ma, I'm just trying to stir things up around here. Besides, she sure is funny when she's fighting off a mess of wasps.
You is so... Give me a word, Ma.
Assorted.
You is so assorted.
Are not.
Are so.
Are not.
Are so. Get her, Betty.
Get her, Frida.
Betty.
Now
Frida,
stop it, you. You hear me? You hear me?
Yes, Ma.
One thing I will not abide in my house is any sort of violence carrying on.
I has arrived. You got something to eat?
Did you see any men out there, Pa? Any men at all?
And did you bring one home with you? You done said you was gonna bring one home with you. You said soon you would, you could.
We wouldn't told you we weren't picky. Any old man will do. It don't matter if he's lazy. It don't matter if he's crazy. It don't matter if he's graceful as a moose. I don't care if he ain't brawny. It don't matter if he's scrawny. Once you get him in my arms, they turn it loose.
Yeah, I don't care if he ain't witty. It don't matter if he's giddy. It don't matter if he's dumber than a hen. He may not be educated. He may seem a mite sedated. It don't matter long as he can count to 10.
Bring me a man. Bring me a man. Bring me a man. Bring me a man. Bring me a right here in the flesh, red-blooded man. There just ain't that many prospects, so we figured, what the heck?
We'll just say it's true. Any old man will do. He's dirty, don't matter if he never changes clothes. I don't care if he's all smelly and he's got this big pot belly. I'll just wash him down real good with a big old hose.
It don't matter if he's toothless, it don't matter if he's cooless, it don't matter if he dresses like a fool. I don't care if he's got pimples, though I kinda like some dimples. I don't care if he's as homely as a mule. Bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a right here in the flesh, red-blooded man. There just ain't that many prospects, so we figures, what the heck? We'll just say it's true, any old man will do. Bring me a man, bring me a man,
Yes, we'll say it's true, any old man will do. We'll just say it's true, any old man will do.
I done been stung, Pa.
Good, somebody done changed the subject.
Yeah, I was getting myself ready to go out there and catch me a man.
Go on now. Why don't you leave your paw in peace for once, Sid?
Oh, Ma, we ain't never gonna get hitched.
I swear, no one comes near this place.
We is all gonna die an old spinster woman.
Get out with you now. Get! They sure's getting anxious.
Tell me about it. It gets worse every day. Getting so's I was afraid to set foot inside my own door. Man.
Man? Where? Where did you see a man?
There's a man? I done heard Paul out. He seen one.
But where is he?
Now stop it, all of you.
But where's that man Paul just called out to?
There is no man. He was just sighing. Sorta.
Sighing?
But, he said that word. That wonderful, sweet, precious word.
Getting so's I have to watch every word I say. Man.
See, the fool almost did it again. Paul, don't get their hopes up. Today's day's been acting all a little assorted. That's a new word I done learned today.
Hold on now. Ain't there one more of you? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, ain't there one more of you?
Charlemagne's out in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. She's reading again.
That's all she ever does is read them books. Think she's better than the rest of us.
For a fact. She's just trying to get better at her own self. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is there? Is there?
No, Ma.
There's the precious child now, Charlie.
Oh, howdy, Paul.
You was sure a blessing to your old pa.
How so? By my devotion? By my helping out with the chores?
And by not ambushing me at the front door. What you reading?
How to Catch a Man. Give me that book.
Holding on to your kin, are ya?
I told you she weren't no fool. I didn't know there was books on trapping a man.
Is it anything like trapping squirrels? Did you just jump them or try and lob a rock upside their pumpkin heads?
Ain't no such book. I was just funning you.
What? Of human bondage.
Oh, so you tie them up first and then hit them with a rock upside their pumpkin heads.
It's one of them books I borrowed from Widow Perkins.
Witter Perkins.
The Black Widder?
Now, Pa, she ain't so bad.
You know what people says about her? She's got the evil eye. Ain't no telling what sort of devilry they is in this here book.
But she be the only one round these parts what reads.
See what I mean? Always reading. That just ain't natural like.
I got this here magazine. You best be reading that instead.
I don't see what good it's gonna do. Oh, I've seen the Bickle sisters coming up the path.
Thanks for the warning. Just one clear shot. That's all I ask.
Now, Paul, don't go carrying on so. You know what they done for us. They're the ones that brought us together, you know?
Just one clear shot. That's all I ask.
Hi. Anybody home?
Oh, they tricky they is.
Now, Paul, stop it. Let's see what they wants first.
We done stopped by to get some money.
Now can I shoot 'em?
Put that blunderbuss away, and I mean now.
I was just a slave to the female community.
Hide it, Rosemary. Hide it, Parsley. Sit a spell, why don't you?
Don't just up and holler it out like that.
Well, that's why we's here.
I know, but we can't just yank the greenbacks from folks. We have to sneak up on them first.
Commence to sneaking.
Thank you kindly.
We ain't got no money. Just getting a head start on the conversation before it gets out of hand.
What y'all collecting for this time?
The port.
Let me know where we can go to make a withdrawal. I'll be out in the yard.
Good, he's gone.
Now us women folk can talk.
Now, I ain't one to spread gossip, but did you hear?
Hear what?
They somebody been poking around the holler.
Somebody?
When you say somebody, what kind of somebody?
Yeah, is it she somebody or he somebody? Think before you speak. This is important.
Well, the way I get it, It was a man.
A man?
In the holler? Look out, Pa!
What are we waiting for? Good. They's gone. Now we can talk.
No,
Wasn't
Amy.
funny.
There really was some man.
Some stranger poking around down there.
You heard, Pa?
Only most of my outsides. Wouldn't be so bad, but they're starting to put on some tonnage among them. I swear. Oz be out in the backyard.
Oz will alert you if there's another stampede.
I should have had puppies.
Now, what was you saying?
Now, I ain't one to spread gossip around, but I get it. He works for the government.
Whose?
Oh, my.
I didn't think of that.
What if he don't work for our government?
No, I didn't mean that.
He could be from some other government.
Some fair and power.
Come down on us, he has.
Swoop down on our little sleepy community.
What did you ask, Ma?
I done forgot.
Oh, howdy, Uncle Si.
Hi to Cyrus.
Howdy, Cyrus.
Howdy, Cyrus. I said howdy.
Brothers out in the backyard. There's some coffee on the stove yonder.
Hey, Cyrus is always out amongst them.
We all know what a gadabout he is.
A social butterfly in awe.
For a fact.
You think he knows something about this invading alien horde about to descend upon us?
If he do, he ain't talking.
For a fact.
But I never said nothing about no fair and power. I was just asking.
And well, you should.
I bet they's here to find out all our secrets.
What secrets?
Well, if I knew that, they wouldn't be secrets, now would they? Wonder what kind of man this fella is. What country does he come from? What language does he speak?
Sarah in the valley says he's been here for a week.
Could be a secret agent coming round to spy.
I'll tell you true, we must beware and keep a watchful eye.
There's a government man in the holler. There's a government man in the brush.
Until we know just why he's here, but keep it hush, hush.
Now tell us, Cyrus, tell us what you know. Is we in a heap of trouble, Cyrus, tell us where to go. Uncle Cyrus is sure acting strange.
He's keyed up about something, all right.
I hear he comes at midnight when everyone's asleep.
He's wily and he's cagey and he never makes a peep.
Who knows what he's a-doing? Who knows what's on his mind?
Could be a politician come up here to rob us blind.
There's a government man in the holler. There's a government man in the town.
We've got to find out why it is he's come a snooping round.
Now tell us, Cyrus, tell us. Should we pack a gun? Should we stay and have it out, or should we turn and run?
Well, that's good enough for me.
Why, I never seen him so riled up.
Oh lordy, I just had me a notion. I expect them cattle mutilations is about to start again.
Next they'll turn to humans and they'll start a digging in.
Just maybe they saw lizards dress up like a man.
Come down here from outer space with some old grisly plan.
They'll stalk us and they'll zap us till we're so but dead.
Then they'll swoop right down and suck the brains clean out of our head.
Ladies, you have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
There's a government man in the holler. There's a government man in the woods.
If wars are coming, what'll we do?
There goes the neighborhood. Now tell us, Cyrus, tell us. Should we stay and fight? Tell us, Cyrus, won't you shed a little light? There's a government man in the holler and he's giving us a fright. Why, I ain't never seen him so riled up.
Just like a caged up raging bull.
We had best spread the word, sister dear.
Ride like Paul Revere.
One if by land and two if by sea.
She done been reading again, ain't she?
Just where does she get them books anyway?
Well, she got that last one from the Widder Perkins.
The Black Widder?
You best keep her away from that evil woman.
Why do you take on so much about the Widder Perkins?
We has our reasons.
You just take it from us. She's a blight and an abomination.
Hear tell, she's one of them hoodoo, voodoo, bayou women from the swamps of Louisiana.
Enough said. We just have to warn the holler about this impending invasion.
We's off.
You can say that again.
Y'all take care now, and shoot first and ask questions later. Let us sound the alarm.
There they go off on another toot.
They's a happy pair, ain't they?
Now about getting these books from the Widder Perkins.
Now, Ma.
What now?
What was that tube collecting about?
Nothing but their usual. Got some mail for us?
I done got a letter for ye.
For me?
Nah.
Me?
Nah. It's for your Everlook.
Paul?
Perfect. There she be.
Well, I swan. Who's it from?
The government.
Ours or theirs?
Don't get that started up again. When'd it come?
Well, first time was about 3 months ago.
First time.
Yeah, only put the wrong address on it.
But you knowed it was for Paul.
Don't make no difference. We sent it back. Then they sent to us with the right address, but not enough stamps.
But you knowed it was for Paul.
We had to send that one back. Then they sent it to us with the right address and the right amount of postage, but it was too beat up to deliver.
I wonder why.
But you knowed it was for Paul.
And we sent it back again. Now they done stuck it in another envelope and sent it back here.
How do you know it's the same letter? Sorry. So that's for Paul.
Of course, this address here. Well, I has to get off my route. I got mail here and then I had more in a couple of weeks.
Rush, rush, rush. I'm not sure what this country's coming true.
It is all new again nowadays. Y'all come.
See you next month.
I'll get Pa.
Really hope it ain't them revenuers.
Pa, you was needed.
Just looking sure to make sure I'm not about to get trumped on again.
Just
Well,
as
if
you
you
stepped
were to
out the
just
door,
sit a spell,
we
we
done
wouldn't
have a
have to
visitor
come
stop
and
by,
track you,
and
and
you
you
won't
wouldn't have
believe
to-
what she done broke
Hang
for you.
on. I was gonna get this straight. Cyrus. So you mean that mailman lady, Dandelion Blatch, done got a letter for me from the government, sent it back because it had the wrong address, got it back and sent it back because it had the wrong amount of stamps, got it back and sent it back because it was all tattered and torn, got it back and is just now giving it to me?
Why can't you keep your big mouth shut? Here.
What was that?
Sounds like something's come loose and is banging on the cabin.
Well, I swan. It's from the front door.
I was afraid of that.
Now, Pa, you don't know who's outside there.
Is a stranger for a fact. You notice how people we know always walk right in?
It has come to my notice, yes, sir.
Come ahead.
My name's Marcus Slidell.
Who are you?
I can't remember right now.
Didn't you say you were Marcus somebody?
That sure sounds familiar, all right. Slidell, yeah, Marcus Slidell.
And just what business have you?
Give me a minute. I just remembered my name. Oh yeah, I'm here representing the United States government.
He voted once, never been the same since.
Paul, don't treat him like this. Charlemagne, can you get him something to drink? Charlemagne. Charlie!
Huh? Oh, sure, Ma. Care for something to swig?
No, thank you. I'm not sure if I know how to swig.
Land sakes, you want something done? You have to do it yourself. I think there's some cider out in the kitchen.
Are you all right?
Oh no, not another one.
What? She got something? Is it catching?
She's got something alrighty. She's got the Hankerin. Never seen it take so fast neither, except in me and Ma.
Hankerin?
Now, you was starting to state your business?
Yes, sir. I guess I better start from the beginning. I am the second assistant to the undersecretary of the commissioner in charge of the Office of Land and Management Division of the United States Parks and Wildlife Department.
Well, I swan. I never heard the like.
Sounds purty.
Of course, I had to work my way up to that.
Ma, get in here. You have to hear this.
You must be awful smart.
Not really, or wouldn't have had to come here. See, we sent a letter to your father months ago, but never got a reply.
A letter? That sure sounds familiar.
What is it, Paul?
Hang on. Hey, you.
Yes, sir?
Tell Ma what it is you do.
What?
Come on, say your piece.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I am the second assistant to the undersecretary of the commissioner in charge of the Office of Land and Management Division of the United States Parks and Wildlife Department.
Did you ever?
That sure is a powerful handle.
Yes, ma'am. I was sent here.
Cyrus, get in here. You have to hear this on.
Don't he sound important, Ma?
Sure does. Here, this ought to clean your throat.
Thank you. Now, did your husband receive a letter from us in the last...
Hang on. Hold still.
But, sir...
Now say your piece.
I am the second assistant to the undersecretary of the commissioner in charge of the Office of Land and Management Division of the United States Parks and Wildlife Department.
Ain't that a caution? He's tickled.
Now then, sir, have you received a letter?
Hang on. Cyrus done treat something he wants for us to take a gander at.
But, sir...
What is it that brung you here?
Well, the government is interested in a large acreage of land about a mile from here.
That piece of bottomland?
Down by the branch there?
I believe it is near a small stream, and we believe it is owned jointly by your family and one other, named Guernsey.
Oh, no. He wants us to have something to do with the Guernseys.
You can't be poking into that, son. We've been feuding with them for years.
Ain't no way you can get that piece of bottomland.
All I have to do is to buy it from the two families. This is a very generous offer.
And the government done send you here for that?
Well, I got picked because I wasn't in the room at the time, and someone checked into my personal records and found my mother's maiden name was Guernsey.
You's a Guernsey?
I best go tell Paul. He ain't gonna like this.
You can't stay here.
I don't understand.
You best leave before Pa gets a beat on you.
You mean he'd shoot me?
For a fact. A man?
He's a Guernsey! I was gonna fill himself full of holes!
What's wrong with you people?
You can't hide in Pa's room. Here, you can hide out in here until settle Pa down some.
But...
Y'all be safe in here.
There was a man in here. We seen him.
I see him too. Where is he? A man? You must be dreaming or something. Ain't no man in here.
Where's that city slicker?
What kind of city slicker? Was it a man?
For a fact.
And a Guernsey to boot. Now where is he?
He's done gone.
Done gone? Done gone where?
Ow! Ow!
You done found that wasp nest on the back porch, haven't ya?
So we representing the United States government hereby the sanctuary for wildlife.
Why can't them folks speak plain?
Now, Paul, I've been thinking.
Ma, I done told ya. When you's is thinking, we's is hurting.
Now listen to me, Paul. He ain't just a Guernsey, he's a government Guernsey.
This row you's a hoeing. Is it going anywhere, woman?
Well, it come to my attention if you were to plug him full of holes, his army were to swoop down. And I just don't got the room for that.
I plumb didn't think of that.
Besides, they might not like it.
They's particular that way, I reckon.
We dug out all the walls outside our room there, and it weren't easy.
How'd you do it?
Well, we done chucked Frida out of the window. And then Wasp went after her.
Now where's that sweet-looking man?
Now you leave him be, children. He's government, and you know what that means.
Trouble.
Hi, y'all.
More bad news.
Sarah Lee, what brings you here?
News is what brung me. Where there's news, there's Sarah Lee Polk. Now, I come to get a scoop on this new feller what come down upon us from the Congress.
Well, he's a man. Yeah, and he's ours.
We seen him first.
He ain't here right now. He done took Charlie out to his automobile.
The handsome stranger is greeted by the whole Hereford family. This is front page news already.
Now he's in the newspapers.
I told you we should have shot him.
I's gonna have stuff from my newspaper for days.
Maybe I ought to shoot her.
He's here on government business.
Come on now, it's safe.
What did you use on this man, Pa? Scattershot?
How you feeling?
You ain't hurt none, is ya?
What can I do to make you feel better?
Pa!
You gals leave that feller be.
Aw.
Thank you, sir.
And you, stop working your big city ways on my daughters.
I didn't do anything.
Playing hard to get. That's like honey to a possum.
Are you calling us possums, Pa? Now you all get away from him.
But looky here. Looky who's done taking up with the government man.
All innocent like, too.
Go on now. Get with your chores.
Ma.
So, you's the stranger the whole holler's talking about.
Who are you?
I, Sarah Lee Polk, the community newspaper editor. I write for the Caller. See, our town was named after Zebediah Hooten, so this here's the Hooten Holler.
You write the Hooten Holler Caller.
Well, not just the Hooten Holler, but other towns as well. I write for the town of Titus Waller.
The Hooten Holler, Titus Waller Caller.
Don't forget the crow's crawler.
Just what is the name of your newspaper?
My card.
The Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller, and Jug Band.
The news as we sees it is everybody's biz. We tittle, tattle, fiddle, faddle, tell it like it is. We write about the many and we write about the few. Who done it? Why they done it? Who they done it to? We's the Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller. Buy yourself a heap of news for under $50. Got news for the blue shirts and all them white collars. And the Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller.
And Jug Band.
And Jug Band.
Has your band gotten any better?
Yeah, since we figured to bring the jugs full at the start, then after we pass them around to our audience and they's empty,
You all sound a mite better?
don't make no difference. They don't much care by then. Now, where was I? Oh yeah. You can read about the flood what come and washed out the bridge, or marvel at the goings-on clean over the ridge. Learn about the blessed and the bad and the rude, or a good old-fashioned hillbilly mountain feud. Got news for the illiterate as well as the scholar, and the Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller. And Jug Band. That was good, guys. That was real good.
They's got a gossip column that'll make you blush with delight.
There's squabbles and there's squibbles and there's spats and there's fights.
They talked about them poor folks that done left the earth.
Who's getting hitched and divorced?
And who give birth?
It's the Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller. Buy yourself a heap of news for under $50.
No matter if these rich folks are living in squalor.
It's the Hooten Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller.
The Hooten
Holler, Titus Waller, Crow's Crawler, Caller.
So, why has you descended upon our sleepy community?
Well, I'm trying to set up a sanctuary for wildlife.
Ah, not looking for no moonshine stills?
Moonshine stills?
Hush up, Sarah Lee.
Don't stand in the way of the free press. We have the right to know.
No, what?
What?
Get out of here, Sarah Lee.
Fine, tromp on the people's rights and see what it gets you.
Go on, get.
I will not be bullied and shoved aside. There will be a reckoning to pay. Unless you want to buy a subscription.
Fine. Now get out of here.
Another sale!
I'll see you down the path there.
Mr. Hereford, about
No.
that letter.
Now, I done told you I ain't having nothing to do with no Guernseys, and I got my argument backed up right here.
He does make a good point.
Pa, let's you and me have a confab. There's just a couple of things I need for you to know.
I figured.
It's not going to be as easy as we first thought. I better bring in the team. Hello, Barbara. Marcus. Let me speak to the chief.
It's just gonna stay right here and wait till y'all are finished.
Hello?
Howdy.
Chief, Marcus. I'm here, but it's not going to be as easy as we first thought.
Why is he talking into his billfold?
I don't know.
Chief, you won't believe it, but there's some sort of rivalry between the two families. Well, it's a feud.
That's one of them walkie-talkies. He's a-talking to his captain.
They's already set up for the invasion.
That's right. You better bring the whole team down here as soon as possible. I can use all the reinforcements I can get.
He's calling up his army.
They's getting ready to set upon us.
That's right. I'll keep in touch.
Parlez-vous français?
Huh?
Parlez-vous German?
I beg your pardon?
He's a sly one, he is.
Acting like he don't understand.
Can I help you, ladies?
Get away from us!
We must arm ourselves.
And now.
People come and go in the oddest manner around here. And here's another one. Mrs. Hereford, is something the matter?
She's a-coming.
Oh, I just can't wait to see who this is.
Paul, you best get in here. She's a-coming.
Mrs. Hereford, can I be of some assistance?
Keep your eyes away, son. She's got the evil eye.
Maybe it's just glaucoma.
What is it, Ma?
She's a-coming.
That's all I could get out of her, too.
Ma, who's a-coming?
Her.
The Black Widow.
Black Widow, what business do you have here?
And what a fine day it is, too. Well, we done got some new blood in the house.
Take him if you want. Just leave me and mine be.
Hello, Marcus Slidell. Is that good or bad?
It ain't never good, boy. Look away.
Slidell your name may be, but there's Guernsey blood deep within you.
She knows. Pa, she knows.
Oh, now just how did you conjure up to that?
Your sister Frida done told me she was hot-footing it yonder being chased by a herd of wasps.
What has brought you to our stepwidder, Perkins?
I've come on account of I was summoned by the ways of the wind and the voices of the unseen, but also to get my book back.
I figured. Here you go.
Charlemagne, you stay clear of her.
She ain't gonna hurt me, Ma.
Now, Ma, you best get on out of here. We leave her to her ways. We want no truck with you, Widder Perkins.
I was just getting a book.
Evil ways.
Somebody want to tell me what's going on here?
You're the root of all the undoing in the hollow. Ye's come, bringing with ye a pestilence and a blight.
He's from the government.
It's worse than I thought.
Here's your book and thank ye. No need to be afeared. She ain't meaning no harm to you.
Whatever. I have to get back to work. Mr. Hereford, about selling that land.
He just won't have nothing to do with me. I wish there was some way I could get him to take a notice of me.
Wish? Child, does you have the hankering?
Really and for true. Say, Widder Perkins,
Yes?
you
has ways. Everybody in the holler knows that. Now, I ain't saying I believe in none of it, only.
Only what, child?
Is there any way you can get that feller to take a notice of me?
You want to dote on me, to adore you from afar, to woo and spoon you?
Yeah.
Fine. I've got 3 different potions, each one of them conjured up by me, for 3 different but powerful effects, on which you've set your cap for.
What is they?
Hold your taters there. Maisie! Now, we don't give out no particulars about any of the other jobs. I was training her on account of I was opening up branch office.
Where? Down by the branch, of course. I done found a dead bat we could use.
Never mind that. Now, are you being a spooner? You needing a love spoon?
I will try anything.
Well, it has my number 1. That's where your attendant takes notice of you, starts adoring you from above. And then there's number 2. Where he starts following you around, picking fights with anybody that comes near you. And then there's number 3.
That's the ones I want.
Don't you just even want to hear about it first?
You just whip it up for me and I'll settle with you later.
Fine. We're gonna need some skunk meat, a dead goose's egg, and any hair you can spare.
Me? Not again.
Let's see. What else we gonna need?
Ain't so sure this bat is dead.
It's 16 fleas from my hound dog's head.
16 fleas from a hound dog's head.
One small pouch gonna change your life. Soon one day gonna be his life.
Lots of youngins round the house.
One long tail from a portrait mouse.
One long tail from a portrait mouse.
Magic potion, magic spell. Put 'em in a pot and mix 'em well. Make 'em lovey, that's our plan. Boy and boy gonna get that man. Little die, you'll be the love it time. Little day, love and average coming your way. Wait, we's gonna need some hair from the object of your desire.
From Marcus?
That's right,
Hang on. Hey, I think this bat's untied.
a bead of sweat from a horse's hide.
A bead of sweat from a horse's hide. Marcus, can you come in here for a while?
What is it now?
Just a patch, that's all.
Gotcha. Land sakes, you isn't gonna speak to us folks like that, is ye?
Like what? What do you mean?
Mr. Slidell, you best come see what I has for you.
What? Ow! What are you doing?
Sorry.
Never mind you, sir. I see you was busy.
Whatever. If I could just get this thing done and get out of here, ask.
There you are, number 3.
Good. Good. A little bit of that and a little bit of this.
You'll soon be living in wedded bliss. Won't be long, I'll be his bride. Ma and Pa's gonna beam with pride. Yes, sir, we gonna beam with pride. Magic potion, magic spell. Put 'em in a pot and mix 'em well.
Finest magic in the hill.
Little by little, moving in for the kill. Fiddle diddle dee dum, fiddle diddle die.
You'll be the
Full of his eye. Fiddle diddle dee dum, fiddle diddle dee. Love and average coming your way. Fiddle diddle dee dum, fiddle diddle die. He's gonna be your Romeo. Fiddle diddle dee dum, fiddle diddle dee. Won't be long, we'll have him treat. Magic potion, magic spell. Put 'em in the pot and mix 'em well. Make 'em love ye, that's our plan. By and by, gonna get that man. By and by, gonna get that man. By and by, gonna get that man.
Yeah, it's ready.
Will y'all leave them be?
It just ain't fair, Ma. Charlie's swooping down, taking up all this feller's time.
And her acting all so innocent-like, and us trying as hard as we can just to notice us.
Hurrying up ourselves, making eyes at him, fighting off a flock of wasps. Sorry about that.
I done told you, I ain't having nothing to do with no Guernseys.
But Mr. Hereford,
I ain't forgot you was one of them.
Marcus, maybe I can be of some help to you?
First, you done take over the Black Widder. Now this city slicker. Child, you was wearing on my old age.
Huh? You ain't that old.
Getting there, Ma. Getting there.
but Mr. Hereford, will you gals stop that?
But Marcus!
I mean it, now. I can get you to sign the document, and I can get Mr. Guernsey to sign it.
Serves you right. Yeah, you just trying to sneak him away from us, and he was just starting to like me.
You? It was me he done spoke to.
But I was the one what tripped him.
And I was one who tried to tie him up.
Be still, can't ya?
Charlie?
It's the Black Widow's helper. What business do you have here?
She's come for me, Ma.
You? Child, what has you gotten moved into? You know what the Bickle sisters told us about the Black Widow?
I know, I was trying to show Maisie the wrong she's a-doing by consorting with the Widow Perkins.
Well, that's better. Now you gals get on with your chores.
Here we go again. We ain't never get to do nothing.
I wish I was a boy.
You're about the closest we got.
Wait 1 minute there.
I best go settle Paul something. You watch yourself, child.
Now,
What do you mean showing me how wrong I is? You know how hard it is for a career woman these days?
I just said that to get rid of him. Now, you got the potion?
All made up special.
Now, does I drink this or get him to drink it?
Drank it? Child, do you know what's in there?
But what do I do?
Hey, I just deliver the potion. Ain't nobody told me to come in no directions. Only thing, once you got it on, look out.
Gotcha.
There has to be a way to close this deal. Say, what if I found a way to end this feud?
Say, I done got something for ye.
Get away from me.
But this'll help you out.
Out would be a wonderful place to go right now.
But this is something I made special.
Keep away from me.
But I don't mean you no harm.
Oh, sure. So far, I've been threatened, had guns pointed at me, I've been mobbed, stung, and scalped. What's next? Are you planning on skinning me?
But I for truly like you.
Keep away from me. I swear, what can go wrong next? Oh no.
A man. And he's still a-breathing. Let me at him. Just what are you Guernseys doing here?
Guernseys?
We heard you done had a man, and we's come to carry him off.
Don't say shot.
So don't get in our way. You keep away from him.
What's all the ruckus in here? Guernseys in my own house.
Ha!
How come you brung in a man your own self?
It weren't none of my idea.
Keep away, I tell you.
You tell them.
What's all the noise going on out here? It's them Guernsey gals.
We done come to fight.
Well, let's get at it.
It ain't fair you keeping him like this.
And just what is you gonna do about it?
Don't scare us none. We ain't started in yet.
Get out my way.
She does scare me a mite.
I made us far amongst y'all just to clear the room.
What's wrong with you people? Can't we all just get along?
Marcus, there you are.
The team. Are we here?
Yeah, we took the chop run. Let the taxpayers pay for it.
What's going on here?
He's mine.
He's mine! I used to work with a SWAT team, and I never had to deal with anything like this.
You and I is engaged.
What?
I seen him first.
Did not.
Everybody, please stop this.
Spartacus, you will have to take charge.
Don't say charge to this gang.
Guernseys, more Guernseys.
Hereford.
I'm pretty sure we came at a bad time.
I'd known you was down low and confident, but I never knowed you was wanting to steal our women folk.
Take 'em.
You can't get out that ways. I reckon this is where we finish it.
I reckon.
Ha! Don't!
I never done what he said, Ma, and now he's calling me out.
You was the one that tempted our gals here. Ain't that a fact?
It weren't me. I had no such idea.
Then who was it?
It was him.
And just who is you?
Me?
Go on, tell him who you is.
I am the second assistant to the undersecretary of the commissioner in charge of the Office of Land and Management Division of the United States Parks and Wildlife Department. Oh dear.
this some kind of trick?
Fine. Just hold still so I don't have to waste no bullets.
Ma!
Oh, you can't shoot folks, I guess.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Hereford.
I just scrubbed the floor.
Not exactly the cavalry, are you?
Don't try none of your charming ways on us, side. Get.
Well, I guess if you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Okay, who's done been blood? Nobody. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought for sure. Nobody's been shot dead. Why does everything happen to me?
You best get on out of here, Sarah Lee, before the shooting starts.
First, I heard about this gunman man snooping around. Then the Guernsey gals crossed enemy lines. Then Luke and Zeke Guernsey shows up. I thought for sure I gonna get a scoop, especially after Witter Perkins done been here.
The Black Witter! She's done been here?
For a fact, she's done been here and...
Been here she has, and while she was here, she gave me this.
What's that?
It's one of her spells to protect us against all our enemies. There's a legend in the mountains about a gal with an evil eye. They say her laugh is fearful, like a wicked banshee cry. She's deadly as a spider,
At least that's what they claim. Some say she's a phantom spirit. Black Widow is her name. Says she comes from Louisiana, grew up in a bayou swamp, lived off fruits and crayfish, with the gators she did romp. I've seen her hoodoo power, and I stand by what I says. The Widow, she's got magic. The Widow, she's got ways. You can hide inside your cabin, you can hide up in the woods, but the magic's bound to find you. When it do, it gets you good. There ain't no way escaping once the spell it has been cast. You best make out your will, 'cause you is breathing out your last. Black Widow, she's a-watching with her eyeballs all ablaze. Black Widow, she's a-coming. Black Widow, she's got ways. Yes, sirree, when the Black Widow starts invoking and evoking and canting and chanting, there ain't no escaping.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
Well, that little pouch don't scare me none.
You best be scared, 'cause the Black Widow made it just for you.
I heard one time she conjured up a falcon from a frog. Here's how she caught a burglar and done turned into a hog.
I done been told you cast a spell that give a whole town warts.
And she made a farmer disappear while standing in his shorts.
Black Widow, she's watching with her eyeballs all ablaze. Black Widow, she's coming. Black Widow, she's got ways.
What's it easy? I don't want to hear no more of this voodoo, mambo jambo.
And that's just what's in here, pouch. Hoodoo, voodoo, mambo jambo. Like a spider, she comes hunting in the shadows of the night. When the moon is fully yellow and the stars is shining bright. You can hold up in your closet, you can hide out neath your bed. But she'll stalk you, then she'll zap you, then she'll suck the brains out of your head.
Good lordy! What kind of monster woman is she?
I don't rightly know, but one thing for sure, she's on our side.
Black Widow, she's watching with her eyeballs all ablaze. Black Widow, she's coming. Black Widow, she's got ways. She's got ways.
I don't want to hear no more. You gals get out of this evil place.
Get it!
Thank goodness that's over.
You think so, do ya?
Help. Where'd you get that spell, pal? The Black Widow gave it to you?
Something for warts, Pa, that's all.
You best steer clear of her.
These ones is all ours, right, Pa? We catched them, fair and square.
You gals let them fellers go. Now.
You do as your pa says.
You guys had better go wait back at the camp. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Wait, it may not be safe out there.
Yeah, I'm not up for any more hand-to-hand combat.
And I'm still trying to get some air in here.
Go out the back way here.
This is the saddest feud I has ever seen. You'd have thought that just once somebody would shoot somebody.
Has you had enough yet? You ain't doing nobody no good, no how. I want you gone. And once you's gone, I swear I was gonna nail that door shut.
Don't you just hate it when people drop by unexpected like?
Ma, I need to have words with Marcus, private like.
Yes, child. I knows what you're up to. Now, you waiting to give them a head start or what?
Thank you, Ma. Let's go.
Good thing those boys are in shape.
I best go figure out Possum.
Now that we's all alone,
Now, Charlie.
I done got something for you.
Thank you. I'd rather pick up a revolver somewhere.
But you want to keep folks from taking shots at you, don't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you seen how they's all afraid of this little pouch here.
That's true.
And you can use all the help you can get.
Uh-huh.
And you seen how mountain folks take great store in this little pouch here.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, all he has to do is put it on.
Wait, Charlie. You don't think for 1 minute I believe in all this hocus pocus?
Of course not. But they's does.
Charlie, get in here, child.
Just put this on and tuck it down the front of your shirt there. Nobody will see it unless you want them to. Then you can just pull it out.
Might come in handy at that.
Charlie!
Just put it on. There you go.
Would you look at me? Now they have me believing in all this stuff. I must be losing my mind.
Them two's always a scrap. You pay them no never mind, you hear?
Tell me about it. You know, Charlie wanted me to wear that pouch of hers.
You has warts?
Well, not until I got here.
Charlie is sure taking the shine to you, sure enough.
Yeah, the Hankerin, as Paul calls it.
Powerful it can be. I mean, did you see Charlie the way she done? Stand up to them Guernseys?
Yeah, She really did, didn't she?
For a fact.
Without so much as a thought for herself.
That's the way it is.
She really is something, isn't she? The Hankerin, huh?
And one thing about it, son, it's a catch.
Ma, Pa needs to settle in again.
Yeah, I figured. I best go to the pedals, settle Paul some. You two kids worry me none. Tickle me a little, though.
You and Ma have words?
We chatted a bit.
I see.
What?
How does that look to you now?
Why? Did you do something to your hair?
No, but I done something with yours. Don't you feel nothing?
I feel like I'm wasting time, not taking care of business.
That's all?
Why?
Maybe it takes a bit to take hold.
Anyway, I better go join the team. We might have better luck if we call in. Say, Charlie,
What?
how'd you like to come with me?
There you go. And you was ever so kindly to ask.
Well, I just sort of had a hankering.
Thank ye, Black Witter.
Now, Ma, you was just flapping your gums. You know good and well ain't no city feller ever come to no good.
Paul,
I know what you woman folk is up to.
but Paul,
And you was in league with the Black Widow on top of that. You know what the Bickle sister says about her.
On my way.
Where you going, clever boy?
Just what is he thinking about, Ma?
Paul, you can't stand in the way of true love.
True love, she says. Like that's supposed to make everything okie dokie.
What is this, Sadie Hawkins Day around here?
Now you just hold still a while so we can get better acquainted like.
True love's a powerful thing, Paul. You ought to know that.
I know this. First, one of them fellers comes down here. Next thing we know, there's a passel of them, all sticking their noses where they ain't wanted.
Did I miss something?
Freely, you leave him be. He's mine.
And as if this weren't enough, the Guernseys show up right here at my own hearth and home.
But Marcus said you and them Guernseys better figure out what this feuding's about.
I know what we's a feud about. That self-same piece of bottomland.
I don't believe this. Your daughters sure are healthy.
Taking a break, are ya? Now you best get going.
Oh, go
before-
ahead and shoot me. I could use a rest.
Why, there he is. Did he come and ask Pa for my hand in marriage with you?
Why didn't you have boys?
Are.
Marcus, what have you gotten us into here?
Oh, Matt, why don't you just take it easy? Stop and smell the roses. If you did, you might realize how nice it is.
Marcus, are you out of your mind? If the chief were to come down here, it wouldn't be so rosy and nice.
Slattery. Why on earth would Slattery come down here?
Well, when I talked to the chief,
You talked to Slattery.
making our report, you do remember that's the reason we came down here in the first place, don't you?
Whatever. I'm not gonna let it worry me. Used to, I would, but not anymore. Besides, I think things are plumb nice around these parts.
Plumb nice. Round these parts. Marcus, you've gone over to the other side.
And you's come over to my side. I love when they play hide and seek.
Ain't that beautiful, Paul?
There you go again, woman. Ain't nothing beautiful like about it. And you, I ain't selling you my land, so y'all can just get.
I don't care.
What?
I don't care if you sell us that land or not. See, I found things around the holler worth a whole lots more.
See, Paul, you got your way. Let's leave these two lovebirds for a spell.
Got my way? I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'll explain it to you, pure and simple.
Now, Ma.
Get in there!
Yes, ma'am.
Ain't it wonderful?
Yeah, I suppose. Wonderful.
Charlie, what's wrong?
It done worked out just like I wanted. Just like I wanted.
And how things holding up in this here Hereford cabin?
Witter Perkins, do you know who can marry folks around these parts?
Things going just fine, I see.
Marcus, I need to have words with the widder.
Okay, I understand. Girl talk.
He's got it bad.
Yes, and I don't want it this way.
Yes, ma'am, he is sure come down with. What? You don't want what?
It ain't right, widder. I want him, sure enough, but not like this. Not on account of we done put a spell over him.
Child, what is you saying?
I want him to love me out of his own ideas, by something he wanted, not something I done to him.
Child, women has been putting spells over men long before I started helping out.
But it has to be out of his own ideas. Don't you see that?
When sakes, child, you really is in love with the boy. Can't say his surprise doesn't none. Well, you want to see what he really feels for you?
I does, for a fact.
Then take that pouch away from him.
That's all it takes?
Yes, ma'am, he ain't under the spell if he ain't wearing it. Only, once it's off, you can't put it back on.
I better be for sure then.
For a fact.
I will do her. It's the only ways.
Kids these days, I swan.
Marcus, can you come in here?
I hope you know what you're doing.
Me too, widder. Me too.
Call me, hun.
Hey, from here on out, you was on your own.
On your own? What does she mean by that?
Marcus, let's sit a spell.
Can't think of anything I'd rather do.
You remember yesterday early I gave you that pouch to wear?
Yes?
Well, there's something you need to know about it. Well, the thing is,
I need somebody what can. Charlie!
Not now, Frida.
I done got that feller treat in the kitchen. I need you to help me talk to him.
Talk to him. You can speak for your own self.
Well, talking's no problem. I need you to help me tie him up so he can listen right good.
You stay here. I'll be back. Let's make this fast.
You know, it might not be so bad living here. I could buy a piece of land, maybe raise livestock. No more traffic, no more government, and no more slattery.
There he be.
There's a government man in the holler. There's a government man in the house.
Hallelujah, glory be!
The mouse. Now tell us, Cyrus, tell us, should we stay and fight? Tell us, Cyrus, won't you shed a little light? There's a government man in the holler and he's going down tonight.
What do ye say, Cyrus? Should we take him down?
That's just what I thought. Get him.
What?
You has had it, you and your fair government.
And don't you try nothing.
What are you two talking about?
We is talking sense. We ain't about to let no fair government take over the holler. Now you get.
But I was just...
You was just about
to become our prisoner. Now, you just walk on out there and don't try to make a break for it. Get!
Yes, ma'am.
When that woman builds up her steam, she can sure wear out a feller.
Now, Marcus, about that pouch. Marcus? Where is he?
Maybe he's done gone. Let's hope he's done gone. Please tell me he's gone.
You didn't do nothing to him, did you, Pa?
Oh, I did nothing. I was in there playing Rag Your Ma's Bulldog.
Coming through.
Has you seen Marcus?
Oh, please don't tackle me now. I just got away from.
Sorry, Biz.
Oh, no.
Thank you for tying him up so I could get a hold. Now, sweet thing, how about you and me take some time to get to know one another?
I should have gone into my dad's linoleum business. Are you gonna sell us this land?
I ain't selling my land.
Good enough for me. Excuse me, I'm gonna go quit my job.
Well, let's both go together.
Somebody give me a rock, quick!
Oh, I feel for you.
Oh no, they got you. They got David. Somebody call his mother.
Good, it's about time I met up with your folks.
Steve, do something.
How about calling in the National Guard?
Has you seen Marcus?
No, but when I do, I'm going to punch him so hard.
Aw, you done stopped too late for me. I knew you was falling for me.
Tripped on a log.
Pa, something's happened to Marcus.
You make my mouth water, child.
I bet it was them Guernseys.
What?
Marcus has done disappeared, and I bet you one of them Guernseys has got him.
Paul, you gonna go get them Guernseys or not?
Go get 'em. First time since I knowed 'em, they done something I like. And now you want to show go get 'em.
Pa, please.
You sure is in love with that boy, ain't ya?
Really and for true, only...
What is it, Charlie?
I don't know if he feels the same way I does. Oh, Ma, I had the widow throw a spell over him.
Spell, huh? And just how did the widow do that?
Now!
Wait for me, Butterduck. Honey man, you is mine.
Paul, is you gonna do something or not?
Hold your taters, Ma. You done put a spell over that feller?
Yes, sir, and I wants to take it off of him. I want him to love me for true and for sure.
You sure has it alrighty, and I guess it's up to me then.
Yous is gonna help me?
Child, I's fought through the bitter winds of winter, the horrible droughts of summer, and I's even gone toe-to-toe with Ma on occasion. But there's one thing I sure know, you can't fight love. Well, I fought my way through this here life, struggled tooth and nail. I've been kicked and punched and throwed around, I've been run out on a rail. And I scrapped and scraped and mixed it up with both kinds of men and beasts. I've been hauled off to the calaboose a dozen times at least. Well, I fought through blizzards, fought through droughts, lived through a mighty quake. I done sparred and bickered with your ma, I'd sooner face a snake. But when it comes to the heart, ain't nothing you can do. You can moan and groan, push and shove, but you can't fight love.
Pa, you really done all that?
And more, I swear on your grandma's grave. Well, I fought them Guernseys in the woods, I fought 'em by the creek. We've tangled on the mountaintops and in the briar pits. I've been cussed at, spat at, shot at, heck, more times than I recollect. I've been laid down in my grave, there'll be more fights I expect. Well, I tangled with a raging bull, fought with a rabid dog. I done tussled with a stubborn mule and faced an angry hog. But when it comes to the heart, ain't nothing you can do. You can talk and squawk, push and shove, but you can't fight love. I faced a hungry mountain lion, brawled with an ornery bar. I done wrestled with a wild pig in my underwars. But when it comes to the heart, ain't nothing you can do. You can fuss and cuss, push and shove, but you can't fight love. You can fuss and cuss, push and shove, but you can't fight love.
Oh, thank you, Pa.
Stop that right now. There's way too much hugging going on around
Marcus,
here.
I'm gonna kill you. Where's Marcus? How did you die? Is they here yet?
Is who here? The Guernseys. They's a comin'.
They's a coming here?
This is it. You best get on in yonder, Ma.
Now, Paul, you just talk to them, you hear?
Talk to them. You can't talk to no Guernseys.
One thing that Marcus has done taught me is that it's better to confab before starting shooting.
People these days and their newfangled ideas.
Did you see them?
I did.
Was Marcus with them?
Nope, it was just Luke and Zeke, and they's loaded for bear.
And you wants I should talk to them.
I does.
This is gonna be a massacre, and I's right here to take it all down.
Wait, there's gonna be shooting?
Yep.
Nope.
When did I lose a hold on my own family?
I hear somebody a coming.
This is it.
Oh no, did he drop something when he go?
Look out!
Those women are nuts.
Marcus! Where'd you go?
It's all kind of a blur right now.
Was you done taken by the Guernseys?
Guernseys? No.
It weren't the Guernseys?
It was those crazy Bickle sisters.
Parsley and rosemary?
Stop that, get away from me.
But something happened. They saw someone coming. And while their attention was turned away from me, I took off. That rosemary sure has a grip.
Now then, we needs to talk.
What is it?
Why is Matt hiding behind the couch?
Shut up.
You know that pouch I give used to wear? Well, the thing is,
I'm sure sorry, Charlie. I threw it away.
it's so... You what? You
Ne-
done throws it away?
Never put it on. Sorry, Charlie.
Oh, my sweet man. As sure as the meadows blossom in spring, as sure as the lonely quiver will sing, I will be a good man, for rich or for poor. I want me a good man, for true and for sure.
You know, Charlie, I've kind of changed my mind about folks in the hills. About you. As sure as the rain falls and sings to the trees, as sure as the wind blows and talks to the leaves, I want me a woman to love and adore. I want me a woman for true and for sure.
He will be there every morning. He will be
I will be there every night. I will hold you close and never let you go.
He will be there in the
I will be there in the darkness. I will be there in the
together
light.
we will
We'll
reap the seeds we sow.
As sure as the mountains rise up to the sky, as sure as the rivers go rambling on by, I'm gonna love you forevermore. I'm gonna love true and for sure. I'm gonna love you, for true and for sure.
Oh, Marcus, you done made me the happiest gal in the hills.
And we can't begin without you. I'm worn out.
Good.
What's the matter behind the couch?
Crying, looks like.
You city fellers have some strange ideas.
That's what I like about him.
Hush up, children. We ain't about to commence to a feuding.
What?
The Guernseys are heading this way, and it sure is going to be a showdown.
Good, good.
And another thing, Charlie. I can come back.
Get out of here, Witter.
The pouch. He never put it on. He was never under no spell.
Then it is for true and for sure.
It is.
If you want, I should plug you both.
Now, Pa, if you keeps a warning folks, we ain't never gonna have no bloodshed. And then where would I be?
Now, Sarah Lee, we have more than we can handle right now. I would be highly obliged.
And I would be highly obliged if you wasn't to come on outside.
Yes, sir. We needs rooms to do our feuding.
And you want I should talk to
Sure don't hurt none to try.
Ain't no talking to be done. Only feuding.
Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute here. I'm the one you want.
What?
I'm the one that started all this, not Paul. So if you want to shoot somebody, it'd better be me.
That sure shows a lot of bravery, son.
Does for a fact.
Now you want some wide-eyed, or maybe I can tie a rag around your eyes.
Well, wouldn't you help him?
Our insurance doesn't cover this.
No, I'm the one that got them into this mess. So let's go outside and get this over with.
Marcus.
Oh no, it's
It's what?
It's slattery.
The chief is here.
Now we're all gonna get it.
I ain't scared of no man. Bring him on ahead.
That's the purtiest man I's ever seen.
What is going on here?
Chief, I can explain everything.
You be quiet. Where's Matt?
Did I miss anything?
Chief, we were just wrapping this whole thing up.
I'm sure you were. I never heard such panicky phone calls as the ones I've gotten from you men in the last 2 days. So I did a little research, checked out the county records, and came down here. Now, who are the Herefords?
There's us.
You have been feuding over a piece of bottom land that was sold to your grandfather. Is that right?
For a fact.
Guernseys?
That's us.
And you say your grandfather bought the same land? Ain't no say about it. He bought it fair and square.
And you know the truth about it all?
I do.
Well, who does own that bottom land?
Neither family.
What?
The man who sold you the land turned around and sold it again to you.
But he sold it to us first, so we owns it.
No, you don't. The man who sold you the land didn't own it himself.
Who was it that sold them that land?
Somebody named Bickle? Wait a minute.
Where did he get off to?
There he is.
Rosemary? Sage? Parsley?
Time. Your name is Parsley, you're Sage, and you're Rosemary? Holy cow, you're sisters.
What?
Well, that cat's out of the bag. Rosemary, what have you been up to? Well, I guess we better fess up. I better say it. When I done first come back to the hovel, 20 years or so back, my sisters figured I couldn't fend for myself. So we made up this whole story about me being the black waiter from Louisiana, so I could make my livelihood selling potions and such.
Yeah, and weren't nobody hurt none, now was they?
Not yet.
What do you mean? They done found out about Grandpa selling the bottom land and he didn't own it.
Oh.
Well, we
Let's go. Now, you men. Get back here.
We know. We'll be packing. I suggest we run.
Good idea.
Hold on there.
Paul, if they get hitched, they'll be out of here.
Going ahead.
This is great. I's got enough here for the rest of the year.
Chief, I understand you checked the county records and all, but how'd you figure out who sold whom what?
Easy. I got here earlier today and found a very charming gentleman to tell me the whole story.
Who?
He's right here.
I should have figured. He was always the charmer of the family.
Well, you didn't get all the charm.
Now, Paul, let's leave these two lovebirds for a spell.
I know. Back to my room. I swear, I already missed the fooding days when things were so simple.
Now, Sweet Pea, how about you and me taking a little stroll? So let me get this straight. This is for good luck?
What do you think?
I think she's got it.
Bad.
The most talented kids in Hancock County. And I have to tell you and remind you, they did this in 60 hours. 60 hours to put this whole show together. All the building of sets, all the learning of lines and songs and dances. Nice job, folks. You did a great job. I want to thank all the parents and the community members who have made this evening possible. You have supported us with your time and donations. I would also like to recognize some parents who have served as coordinators in our various areas. So I'm going to ask you to hold your applause until I have introduced all of our parent volunteers. Snacks were coordinated by Miss Christy Harpold. Did I die? No. The hospitality suite was done by Ms. Tracy Roberts and Zane Roberts. Tickets were coordinated by my husband, Joey Johnson. Concessions, Mrs. Katie Scott. Costumes were done by Mrs. Mary Haberman and Dr. Janet Gardner-Ray. Would you please thank them? I have to interject because my husband wanted me to tell all of you this. Today is the birthday of the iPhone. That's second only to the first walk on the moon. That would be it. And also, I do have to tell you, Sonia Jarsdorfer and Brooklyn Harpold have a birthday. Okay, let me get back to my staff. Yeah, that's her. Brooklyn's over there, too. And I want to introduce my staff. Our musical director is Mrs. Benefiel. Our accompanist is Mrs. Darlene George. Our set design and technical director is Mr. Jeff Weiland, who is back in the booth. Our artistic director is Mr. James Jarsdorfer. Our drama director is, why are you standing up? Our drama director is Mr. Parrish Williams. Our choreographer is Mrs. Ann Tilley. Our choreographer's assistant is Mrs. Ashley Sims and Baby. And by the way, does anybody know what kind of baby she is having? Not you guys down here. Anybody here? We left a hint for you. That's right. It's over there. See it? It is a pink onesie. That's our future children's theater. Our director's assistant is Miss Addison Smalley. You met her earlier. Our drama assistant is Miss Dharma Tilley. Our fiddler is Miss Riley Phelps. Our drummer is Mr. Jason Stevens. We have student assistants. We have Mr. Zane Roberts, Mr. Dean Roberts, Mr. Tyler Pipkin, Miss Sarah Stutz, Miss Ivy Rowe, Miss Mallory Pfeiffer, Miss Brooklyn Harpold, Miss Marin Annis, Miss Emma Contreras, Miss Brooklyn Bittinger, Mr. A.J. Doherty back in the booth, Miss Brooke Pipkin back in the booth, and Miss Emily Landis. And I have to say Miss Emily Landis again because I forgot her last night, so I told her I'd say it twice tonight. You may welcome them. Tonight we celebrate the achievements of several students who will be graduating from our children's theater program because they are 8th graders. And I have to tell you that this is probably one of the most talented 8th grade group that we have ever had, and we certainly hate to see them leave. Last night we recognized about half of them. Tonight we will recognize the other ones. First of all, Macy Brooke. To say, I want her parents to stand up when we introduce these kids. If their parents, they're sitting there, because the parents are, a big part of this as well. This is Macy's 3rd and final year in children's theater. She was in the chorus in Peter Pan. In Lucky Lucky Hudson, she played the role of Miss Winters. Tonight, in the production of Hankerin Hillbillies, you saw her as Parsley Bickle, Macy Brooke. Next is Gary Rinconis. Gary has been in children's theater for 3 years. In Peter Pan, he played Pans. Gary was in the chorus last year for Lucky Lucky Hudson, and tonight also in Hankerin Hillbillies, Gary Rinconis. Next is Natalie Cameron. This is Natalie's 4th year in children's theater. She was Judy in Surf's Up. In Peter Pan, she played the role of Skylight. You saw her as Video Vicky in Lucky Lucky Hudson. And for tonight's show, she was Maggie, Natalie Cameron. Yes, we do. Next is Eliza Jensen. Eliza has participated in children's theater for 4 years. In Dorothy in Wonderland and Surf's Up, she participated in the art program. After taking a year off, she returned for Lucky Lucky Hudson to be a stage manager. She switched to performance this year and had the role of Dandelion Blatch, Eliza Jensen. Next is Sarah Baker. Sarah has been in children's theater for all 5 years. In Dorothy in Wonderland, she was in the chorus. In Surf's Up, she played Stacy. In the production Peter Pan, she was Noodle. Last year in Lucky Lucky Hudson, she had the role of Hong Kong Holly. And tonight you saw her as Rosemary, Sarah Baker. Next is Brooklyn Blanton. This is Brooklyn's 5th year in children's theater. She was in the chorus in Dorothy in Wonderland and Surf's Up. She was Cookie in Peter Pan. In the show Lucky Lucky Hudson, Brooklyn was Miss Winters, and in this year's production, she had the role of Betty Herford. Brooklyn Blanton. Next is Noah Day. Noah has been with us for 5 years. He started his children's theater career in the chorus in Dorothy in Wonderland. In Surf's Up, Noah played Ricky. He was John in the production of Peter Pan. He played Big Al in Lucky Lucky Hudson. And tonight in Hankerin Hillbillies, you saw him as Pa. This is Noah Day. And last but certainly not least, Madison Scott. Madison has participated in the children's theater in Dorothy in Wonderland. She played Judy in Surf's Up. In Peter Pan, she had the role of Cookie. Last year in Lucky Lucky Hudson, you saw Madison as Roxy, and in this year's show, she played the part of Ma. Again, I am grateful to everyone who helped make this show possible. I wish the best to all of our 8th graders as they move on to the next chapter in their lives. Now, I have to say one more thing. Ladies, do you have something you would like to say?
Put that wanderlust away, I mean now! I'm just a slave to the female community.
Have a great evening.
I wasn't lying. I will find you. There just ain't that many prospects, so we figures what the heck. We'll just say it true, any old man will do. Bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a man, bring me a right here in the flesh, red-blooded man. Life's too short to be unwedded, it's a curse we all have dreaded. We'll just say it true, any old man will do. Yes, we'll say it true, any old man will do. Yes, just say it true, any old man